expressions at the end of the day, a day's work lost. And, well, the 4 or 5 times this happened, you know, I take out, you know, the backup computer, and immediately I get down to it, and the whole day comes back. 1 hour it'll take. You know I know exactly the text. I don't have to. I only have to type it out. You know, I listen to the English version, and immediately, you know, all the processes are still there. Now, what I don't know is if it works the same for another translator. I would think so. I would think so, because when you're so, you know, involved in the text, well, it becomes part of you. And I do know, for instance, that when I'm working on a translation, for instance, you know, I'm always trying, you know, to vary the various expressions I use. And often, you know, it happens, and I write this expression, I say, oh, no, I think I used that, you know, maybe 8 pages ago. I go back, yeah, it's there. So, undeniably, you know, there's the feeling for the story, for the narrative, is quite deep, somewhere in there, you know, quite deep. It's ingrained in me somewhere, and all the time it happens to me that I come across this expression, and I know that I translated it in the, you know, the 3rd novel I translated, and immediately, you know, the scene, you know, comes up in my mind, and I'm there, and I recall, you know, precisely what went through my mind as I was translating it the first time. And so, you know, many years have gone by and many books, but you never forget them. But you know, often I've seen authors which say that it's the contrary for them. And I've got a friend translator who met one of his authors once, and started, you know, talking about a character. This was a series of books, and what happens to a character in the 3rd, you know, episode of the series, and the novelist had absolutely no clue what she was talking about. And apparently, you know, for that novelist, once the book is written, you're already in the next one, and you have almost like there's a necessity in the mind to make space, you know, so you do away with the previous work, so you're free to go on to what lies ahead. So once more, it wasn't your question, but I can't do better. Sorry.
Okay, well, Frédéric, thank you again for coming, and very interesting talk, and we'll have a chance to discuss one-on-one, because he'll be joining me in our class, which will start up again. Okay, I'll give you a little bit extra time. C4, 6:15. Thank you for coming. Thank you for your attention.
Okay, guys. Hi, guys. The same 6:15. Okay. C3.
Well, I said 6:15. My pulse is well. My group do your market survey now. There's a lot of people here. 6:15, huh?
That's